Hi, my name's Avery and I recently shaved my head, and I guess I just have some wisdom that I want to put on the internet. Because before I shaved my head, I watched probably a million YouTube videos of other girls talking about why they shave their head, why I should, why I shouldn't, and all this kind of thing. I'm not gonna lie, I feel really awkward, but I figured probably not that many people are gonna watch this, but if maybe one person watches it and I could help one person decide if they want to shave their head, then that's a good thing and this is worth it. So I shaved my head April, I think it was early April of this year, and right now it's August 30th, so it's been almost 5 months since I shaved my head. I definitely learned a lot about it. I definitely had a lot of doubts before I did it. But all in all, I'm really glad that I did it, and I want to kind of not convince you to do it too, but I just want to share what I've been through. Because if you're watching this video, you're probably debating on if you want to shave your head or not, which I think is really awesome. I think you should do it. It's been nothing but positive, for me at least. But there are definitely some things that I think you should consider that I considered before I did it. So the first thing that I thought about before I shaved my head was whether or not I could donate my hair. For me, that was probably the most important thing about doing all this. And if I couldn't have donated my hair, honestly, I don't even know if I would have shaved it at all. Different organizations have different guidelines about whether or not you can donate your hair. I did Wigs for Kids. So my hair couldn't have been dyed, treated in any way. It had to be, I think, 12 inches and curly hair to be straightened. So that's what I did. It worked out really well. I donated it right after I cut it, and yeah, so I guess my thought process behind that was I really loved my hair, and I wanted to be able to share that with someone else so that someone else who doesn't have hair maybe could learn to love my hair too, and then I'll still have it because it will just grow back for me. So it was like a win-win for everybody. I'm really glad that I did that. The next thing that I thought about before I shaved my head, I was really nervous about what other people were gonna think and about whether I was gonna be judged or what people were gonna say to me or say about me. Really, I don't think anyone cared, because why would they? And if someone does care enough about you cutting your hair that they make a mean comment to you, then that's kind of a blessing, because it just showed you that this person isn't really a nice person that you want in your life anyway. But I guess you definitely have to expect comments from people. You're making a really bold choice by shaving your head, so you have to expect bold comments from people. I never really got any super negative comments. I think most people were nice about it. Most people liked it, or they just didn't say anything, which is fine. Because at the end of the day, no one really cares. It's your hair, and it's just hair. You definitely have to maybe brace yourself about being misgendered or people questioning your sexuality. I don't think I've ever been misgendered, not that I know of. But I've definitely heard of that happening to people, which it might just be something that you have to deal with. I don't know. As for people questioning your sexuality, as long as you are secure in who you are and what you like, and it won't really matter what other people say. And it's not really that big of a deal. I also, stupidly, I was nervous that I wouldn't get attention from boys if I shaved my head. Like I was gonna be seen as masculine, which was so wrong. I honestly think I'm more feminine now that I shaved my head. And I think, honestly, if you are a feminine person and you shave your head, you're gonna look more feminine. And if you are a masculine person and you shave your head, you're gonna look more masculine. And there's nothing wrong with either of that. In my head, it was gonna be this huge ass thing that everyone was gonna talk about, and I was totally wrong. No one cared, which is awesome. I really didn't face anything of anyone saying mean things, but I get asked all the time why I shaved my head. Even now, 5 months later, people will still ask me why I did it, which is fine. That doesn't bother me. Usually I just say, I say I did it because I felt like it, which I mean, I guess is true, but there definitely was a lot more thought that went into it before I did it. Now that I have shaved my head and I've gotten past all that and it's been 5 months and my hair's kind of started to grow back, it's pretty easy for me to just say, like, it's just hair, it's gonna grow back no matter what. Because that's the truth, it's just hair. But I know that before I shaved it, it was a huge deal for me. Because in this society, it's normal for women to have long hair and men to have short hair. That's just part of gender norms. So I think, honestly, me shaving my head was my kind of way of challenging that, because to me that just seems so stupid that girls can't have short hair. I think I look better with short hair, but my whole life I had long hair literally only because I was told to. That's it. I like myself better with short hair. It made me realize that hair can be a source of beauty for a lot of people. They can feel really beautiful about their hair, which is amazing. But for me, it kind of made me realize that I put so much importance on my hair and on how I looked on the outside. I thought about it all the time, like, what do people think about me? So when I got rid of my hair, it forced me to see that all of that is really superficial and it doesn't actually matter. And there are a lot more things about you that are a lot more important. And for me, my confidence was almost all in my hair. It was when I looked in the mirror, my favorite thing about myself was my hair. So it was time for me to get rid of it and find something else about myself that I like. And that's exactly what happened. I think shaving my head made me so much more confident in who I am beneath all that, beneath my appearance and my hair and everything else, which I think is so cool. So the most obvious benefit to cutting your hair is that everything's super easy. Showering's really quick, getting ready is really quick. It's the summertime and I don't have to worry about going in the pool without fucking up my hair. I don't have to worry about any of that. I can drive with the windows down, which is actually like one of the biggest things for me, because that's amazing. It feels so cool not to have to worry about your hair. And you get to experience something that you really would never get to experience. I get to have all these different hair lengths now as my hair grows out, which I'm really excited about. And at the end of the day, I can say that I shaved my head, which not many people can say that. Because life is so short, and if you're worried all the time about, oh, well, what if it looks bad? What if people don't like it? What if I don't like it? Well, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's gonna grow back, and you will be able to say that you did it. So that's, if the only thing stopping you is worrying about how you're gonna look after, then I don't know, I don't think that's a good reason not to do it. Because if you're already thinking about doing it, if you're already debating on it, then you're only gonna regret not doing it. And just get it over with, do it now, it will grow back, and then if you don't like it, which I honestly feel like you probably will like it, because I think it's so cute. So I really 1,000 times would recommend shaving your head to everybody, at least once in your life, especially if you're a girl, because it's so liberating. You're gonna feel so cool, and you're probably really gonna feel really good about yourself that you did this, because it's not that easy. It is just hair, but society puts so much importance on it. It is a big deal, and I think you're gonna be really proud of yourself after you do it, because I know I was. So yeah, I hope you shave your head, and I hope you love it, and I hope you're confident in it, and you're awesome. So thank you for watching. So I just watched that back, and I realized that my hair looks so short for 5 months after shaving it, but I just want to show that my hair is this long. And I just have kind of wavy hair, I guess. So yeah.